Hello and welcome to the Dark Roast. I'm Donna Stroll and I'm here with the always lovely and talented Rose Short. And today's topic is basically beyond the likes. So measuring what really matters, which is your ROI and your conversions. If you've ever refreshed your Instagram or TikTok or whatever to see how many likes you've got in your post and you feel amazing when that number went up, you're not alone. Vanity, it's called vanity metrics for a reason, right?
Oh,
But the bottom line is likes don't pay your bills, so sales do. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today and give you some ways that you can fix that. Hopefully by the end of this episode, you will know which numbers actually matter to you for your affiliate or your online marketing, depending on how you're doing it, and how to start tracking them, even if you're brand new, because this episode is definitely going to be more tailored to our newbies, our beginners, and our early intermediates. So
yeah. If you're getting paid for your content, those likes do kind of help, but that's not the overall engagement that you're looking for. So there's the vanity metrics is, again, what she said, that's exactly what we call them, right? It's the likes, it's the stars, things like that. Versus your value metrics, right? And that's what you should really be looking into, especially if you're not concerned about making money strictly off your content. If you're looking at, going further and building that email list and everything else, would you rather have 10,000 likes or 10 sales, right? Because likes, again, they don't equate sales. They really don't. Follows don't equate sales often, right? So most new marketers will chase the vanity metrics because that's where the excitement comes in. That's where that dopamine hit comes. They feel good, they're public, it gets you out in front of more people, the platforms celebrate you, you feel like you're part of the algorithm, it's just fun. But it doesn't necessarily mean that your marketing is working. So the metrics you really want to look at is how many people actually clicked your link, how many liked versus clicked, how many joined your email list, right? If you have a freebie, how many people asked for it to get onto your email list, how many actually bought, how many actually visited the link and stayed there for more than 10 seconds. How much money came back to you from that video or that post compared to the time and energy and money that you've spent on it, right? These are the things that are really, really important that get lost when you're first starting out. So you can post 2 shorts, and let's say the first one gets 5,000 views and 500 likes. And maybe the second one, exactly, you're like, woo, in thousands. Maybe the second one gets 500 views and 20 likes. And a lot of people would look at that and be like, oh, well, clearly video A is the better video. But if you also got let's say 50. If you also got 50 affiliate link clicks from video B and 5 people bought, then video B is actually your winner, right? That's what you need to take and expand on and make variations of and whatnot, rather than video A. And so that's where looking at the correct metrics really matters. So you really have to shift from asking, oh, was this video popular, to did this video make me money?
absolutely. And it's easy to forget that because we get pushed a lot on the numbers, but not all numbers are the same. Not all numbers are equal. So some core beginner metrics that actually matter would be things like conversion rate. Conversion rate is just out of all the people who did something, they clicked, how many completed the action that you wanted them to actually take, such as buying or opting in. That's your conversion metrics. If 100 people click your link and 5 buy, your conversion rate is 5%. Pretty straightforward. We don't need to make it complicated, right? And then there's the earnings per click, or EPC, especially if you're an affiliate. If you're doing affiliate marketing, this is a huge one because it means for every click I send, how much money did I actually earn on average? Say you earn $50 in commissions from 100 clicks. That's not a lot. That's 50 cents EC. If another offer earns you $2 per click with even fewer likes, then that might be the one that's worth pushing for you. It's really a matter of, are you putting in the same effort and getting the same result? If you're putting in 5 times the effort for that $2 click, then maybe that's not it. You really have to factor in everything when it comes to it. And then the next thing is your AOV, or your average order value. And it's simply the total revenue divided by the number of orders. So if you made $300 from 10 orders, your AOV is $30. right? So why does this matter? It's because the higher the AOV means that you can spend more to get a customer and still be profitable, which again, that's factoring all those things in. And then the last one is your ROI and your ROAs. Basically, are you getting any money back? So that's your return on investment or your return on ad spend. Tells you if your marketing is actually paying off. And this again is where you're looking at, you're going to factor in things like the time and the energy and the money that you spend and everything else going into getting those sales. If you spend $100 on ads and you make $300 back in commissions, then you turned $100 into $300. That's awesome. And that's sort of what you want, right? That's what you're trying to do. You don't need to memorize the formulas. You just start asking, did I make more than I spent? And please also, as always, include your time. I mean, time is important. Now, in the beginning, you're obviously going to be putting more time in than you're getting back. But if it consistently stays like that and it never becomes a place where your time value, time spent is decreasing, but what you're getting back out of it is increasing, that's not a good ROI.
A lot of people get freaked out when you say track, but there's really easy ways to track it. It takes a little bit extra time in your initial setup, yes, but it's going to be well worth it in the end, right? So with your links, you want to use unique links and tags for all your different campaigns. So this means you put into your autoresponder, if it comes from Facebook, tag it as Facebook. If it comes from Instagram, tag it as Instagram. Almost every affiliate program gives you a unique link, but you can use bit shortener and other things like that to make that link more unique, right? So if you're going to advertise it on TikTok Shop and Instagram and Facebook, you could put that into Bitly and shorten it and do /Facebook, /Instagram, and then just make sure that those links are going to those appropriate platforms, right? So there's a lot of different ways. A lot of the affiliate programs do allow sub IDs or tracking IDs, things like that as well. And that way, again, you can tell not only what company you're supporting that you're making sales from, but what platform is bringing you in more sales. And then again, if you're spending traffic, or if you're sending traffic to your page, you can use the built-in analytics from the email platform or their funnel alert that you're using or any of those. Google Analytics, again, integrates with almost anything. So with basic conversions, it's really good and it's really user-friendly. Now, as you get advanced, it can get more complicated. So don't get too overwhelmed when you're looking at it and going, what is all this stuff? Just focus on the basic stuff and it'll make it a lot easier. And then you really, as a beginner, we've said this before, you really want to focus on tracking one main conversion point for a campaign, right? So if your offer is a freebie and you're just trying to build your list, track your email signups. Track your cost per clicks as it was for your signups. If you're promoting affiliate products, obviously you're tracking purchases, right? You're tracking that money made versus that money spent. But don't get too overwhelmed. And we see this a lot with people who start Facebook ads where it's like, well, my cost per click is this, and my conversion is this, and this other thing that I don't know says this, but it's a high percentage, so that's probably good, right? And they get really overwhelmed because they have no idea what they're looking at. And it's really easy to do. But if you focus on, and this is again why you don't change a lot of things at once, right? If your cost per click is high and your conversion is low, it's possibly stemming from the same things, right? But if you focus on getting your cost per click down, there's a good chance that whatever you change is also going to help your conversion rate. So oftentimes the analytics kind of feed off each other. So it's super, super important not to get completely overwhelmed and go, oh my God, this isn't working. I need to change everything. Because as we've said before, if then it starts working, you have no idea why it's working.
Exactly. And it's hard not to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? It's when when it seems like it's not working, it's, oh, I've got to start over all again. And it's like, maybe you just need to tweak one thing, but you won't know that if you tweak everything. And then you start making decisions from the numbers. And this is actually where it starts to get fun. Once you're tracking even your basic numbers, you can start making smarter decisions. And that is the goal, right? You want to make smarter decisions. So you need to ask yourself some simple questions. If your conversion rate is low, that means that a lot of people are clicking, but fewer taking action. This could mean that the landing page, the offer, or the sales message is what needs work. So if you're getting lots of people clicking on whatever it is, your initial message is actually not bad. It's where they're going to that the drop off is starting to happen. If your click-through rate is low on a post or an ad, then that maybe means that your hook or your creative or the targeting isn't catching the attention that you want it to. You don't have a traffic problem. You might just have a boring scroll problem because it takes a lot to stop people in their tracks. If your EPC is high on a certain offer, even if the likes are low, double down, right? Run more content to that offer. Add an email follow-up sequence or test it on another platform because maybe that's what you need to do. The goal is to stop asking, did this go viral? And start asking, did this move people closer to buying? Because that's where you want them to be, is to buying. And especially now, right? Because as everything is more difficult, you're going to have more competition. So it's important to really pay attention to those metrics and refine as much as you can to really give people a reason to want to click and buy. Simple habit, once a week, look at your last few posts or your campaigns and write down how many clicks, how many leads or sales, roughly how much you earned per click per subscriber. This review will do more for your business than obsessing over your likes every day. Oh, this only got 500 views or this only got 2 likes. But did it, even though not a lot of people were liking, were they curious enough to click and go take a look or sign up for your email or any of those things that actually move the meter further in the direction of them buying? That's more important.
So just wrap it up, right? Vanity metrics are great. They look good. They don't actually tell you if you're profitable. Your value metrics do. So again, conversion rate, EPC, AOV, basic ROI. That is what's telling you if your marketing is working or not. And again, start simple, right? Start with 1 conversion per campaign, one platform per offer even, and review your numbers weekly. A lot of people want to put it off till the end of the month or do it every day. If you do it every day, you're going to become obsessive with it. And it's not really going to tell you anything. If you do it weekly, it's going to make it a lot more obvious. And then if you do it monthly, you're just wasting your own time.
So bottom line, if you found this useful, obviously we always say share with another marketer who you think is stuck chasing likes, because we all know somebody who's out there going, I got 10,000 likes, and that's awesome, buddy. And then let us know what metric you're going to focus on over the next however long, and just drop us a comment. We'd like to know how you're doing. Just remember that likes are nice, but conversions are what pay your bills. All right, everyone. That's it from us. Have a great weekend. That's it from us. If this episode helped you,
or at least entertained you,
go ahead and like, subscribe, and share.
We'll catch you next time.